Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to another episode of Touhou 12. Actually, I got some space here to make myself bigger. It has been a bit of a while since the last episode. For that, I apologize. You know, stuff like college, getting in my way from recording any new episodes, as well as other stuff going on in my life, you know. The usual stuff that makes it difficult to record stuff, and it especially feels bad with Touhou, considering the fact that, you know, I've always seen that as my longest running Let's Play series on the channel. And I would hate to... I do kind of feel disappointed when it gets to the point that I'm unable to record episodes of Touhou in particular. But now that I've got an episode ready here, we're able to get back into it. As always, before we start off this week's episode, we've got once again some more informal comments from the last episode, coming from our good old pals Freezing Time and Lightning 283. Freezing Time says, "Hi again, Gamer of Gamers," and again your mic is off, so there's nothing to say, I guess. Sorry, it was a bad joke. Let's just hope it'll only happen as a joke from now on. Yeah, please try not to make fun of that kind of stuff. 'Cause I get that you're only joking around, and I can see that, but initially, before you revealed that was a joke, you were kind of triggering my emotions there. So try not to do that, please. Wow. It was a glorious run if you ask me, though Xiao just destroyed you, which is sad since most of deaths were just slips. Also, congrats on understanding how to beat her spinning attack. Don't know if you understood what to do for my gifts or figured it out by yourself, but that's exactly the way you should do it. It's probably be better if you now will watch this exact run as example for your next attempts, especially on this spell card. I'm pretty sure that if you didn't let Xiao destroy you, you could almost defeat Byakuran or even at 1cc this game. Glad to see your great skill again. Okay, well actually your question about Xiao is a good one and pretty tricky. You see, all those 1200 years, it was only her and a Nazareth. But now, she also had all Byakuran's crew, which also wanted to save her. You can say that I didn't answer your question, since still, now all will know about her being a yokai. And yeah, this is true. Though there are some things left unaccounted here. Firstly, 1200 years have passed, and nobody besides yokai remembers about Byakuran anyway. Though you can say that Xiao hasn't thought about that too, even if it's pretty obvious, which is true. There is no some concrete answer to this question, but at least I think that after all those years of guilt, sorrow, and desire to help Byakuran, the whole crew with fragments was the final push for her. About Touhou 8, actually I don't have any idea what Easter egg last word Lightning was talking about. If meant all last words as a whole, then it's more like extra unlockable content. Sun decided to make us fight the character's ultimate move, which is named Last Word. Actually, I can tell you how to unlock every single one of them, though it is hard as heck. For example, one Last Word wants you to beat Mokao as all 4 teams. Oh, wow. And other one to beat Kagaya on Lunatic, which is not funny. You asked if the visual max of your lives is the actual max, and yes, it is. There is absolutely no reason to collect extra lives when you're at max of them. Can you go for the bad endings? I think that you can. Actually, some of the bad endings here is actually not so bad at all for the characters, despite the fact that they're lost. And trying to do so also will be a good training for you against Byakuran for the times when you'll be able and ready to beat her 1cc. So I already told you the whole story, but I didn't really tell you about the characters themselves. And though here, there isn't much beside their story and stuff, which will happen in future games, which is spoilers, there is some basic information, so let's begin with Xiao herself. Usually in front of the public, she is very gentle, composed, and dignified, but with her close friends, she's a lot more emotional and relaxed. She has the ability to gather treasures, and even if she can't do it without pagoda, with it, she can do it with ease, though if she really wanted, she could just shoot lasers from pagoda to the ground, since it'll create more gems, though if she shoots through gems with pagoda at anything else, it will probably burn to ashes. Even if she has the sacred pagoda, she's a very scatterbrained person and loses her pagoda and sometimes other belongings a lot, which is why Nazarene searches for her stuff in the beginning of UFO. Also, interesting fact, she's a heavy drinker. Despite it being the avatar of Buddha himself, it's forbidden to drink alcohol by Buddhist precepts, but here she is drinking. It's me or Buddha have double standards in Touhou? Okay, that's all. Take care. Alright, thank you very much for your informal comment, Freezing Time. I do think it would definitely be a good idea to get some practice in on Byakuran, because considering how few times we've actually managed to make it to her, and when I do manage to make it to her, I have no idea what I'm going up against, and I would think this is one instance where maybe I should try going for the bad endings, despite the fact that it restarts the stage when I continue. Because here's the thing, I have gone for bad endings in previous Touhou games, mainly because, you know, I didn't have that much skill back then, so, and with how it went about continues, going for bad endings seemed, you know, like a decent challenge to aim for at the time, especially most unskilled players. But in 10 and up to this game, it's always been like the issue of the fact that you restart the stage when you continue with only like the starting amount of extra lives, which is quite difficult. And considering the fact that back in Touhou 11, I found my best opportunities to beat the 6th and final stage was to make sure I had plenty of extra lives stocked up. Because, yeah, Touhou 11 was definitely a challenging game, but seeing how it's kind of a bit different here with the fact that, you know, might start a bit more difficult than usual early on, which is why I kind of bended my 3-stage rule, combined with the fact that I had also gone as far as to, you know, made it that far, but by the time I got to that stage, had about only the starting amount of lives remaining. I do think it would probably just be a bit beneficial to just go for the bad endings, since, you know, that way I'll at least get some decent practice on these bosses, that when the time comes that I'm trying to go for the good endings, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do moving forward is that if I fail to beat Byakuran by the end of this episode, I'm going to start the next episode directly at the start of Stage 6, mainly to save on time. That's how I'm going to do it. Anyway, we also have a informal comment from Lightning283. Hi, Gamers. Answer to your question, her third treasure is something belong to Buddhism. 1, Buddha, 2, Dharma, 3, monk. That's all for this week. I'm very interested in new games, so I don't has time to comment. I just joined new fandom. That's fine. Thank you very much for your informal comment, Lightning283. I get it. There's always new games coming up. You know, a lot of this weekend definitely got taken up when Splatoon 3 came out. I'm definitely a pretty big fan of the Splatoon series, and I definitely have a Let's Play of the story mode coming up, and probably will occasionally do some online mode on Friday streaming, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode. So as always, I'm gonna go with my usual setup that I'm used to, going with Sene, and going with her homing type. Has been a couple of weeks though, so I apologize if my skills are a little bit more rusty in this episode. Yeah, just know that it's been a couple of weeks, and it's likely that, you know, not always going to be able to focus all out on this game. I should probably wait until the UFO gets more power before I let it get away. Come on! Alright, got it. Alright, not too bad of a start, in my eyes. As long as we don't slip up too much, that's all that matters to me. Okay, now we can't pick that up, otherwise we're gonna have to... It's gonna immediately leave. So I gotta hurry up and take, what was it, Nazarin? I believe that was their name, right? Nazarin. And now I just gotta... Oh, wait, no, wait. Let it get some more items. Did I let it get some items? I don't think I let it get some items. Whoops. Also, I just got a notification on my phone. Hang on, phone. I'll check out for notifications in a quick second. Alright. And... Alright, let it pick up some items. And then take it down. Alright, not too bad of a start. I mean, I might have had better or worse starts than that, because I did forget to have that one red one that didn't quite get the chance to stock up on some items. Now, another thing to think about is that knowing that I've had runs where I've managed to max out my life counter, I should occasionally think about instances where I should think about maybe occasionally also getting some bombs as well, so I'm not letting red UFOs go to waste. Because, yeah, knowing that I've gotten skilled enough to start maxing out the extra life counter, I'm gonna want to think more carefully about, you know, when it gets to that point that I have nearly all of the extra lives I can get my hands on, to make sure, you know, I'm able to get some use out of the UFOs I'm stocking up. I mean, I know Freezing Time talked about back early on in this Let's Play that it would be more beneficial to have a balance of stocking up on bombs, but seeing how I was able to max out my life counter back in the previous episodes, I totally see it possible to get far by focusing all out early on stocking up on extra lives. Alright, next stage. What do we got next? We got a blue UFO there. Grab a bit of power here, why don't we? That's a multicolor changing UFO. Why don't we go ahead and grab that? I do hope this doesn't happen too often where, because I haven't played in a while, I risk losing my knowledge of certain attacks. Because that can happen from time to time, and I do think that if it is going to happen, I may be reaching the point where I'm going to have to start thinking about saving this for Friday streaming. Something I normally like to have as lesser... normally like to have as a option if it's like the only way I see myself winning this. That's what I did for Touhou 11, but hey, stuff changes, and the boss is on screen now. I gotta focus. It always turns red whenever it's far away, and that's kind of a problem, because I want to grab it when it's red, because I know the mid-boss is on screen right now, but I wanted to at least grab that. Too late now, it's already gone off screen. Okay, what do we got now? We got more stuff. Alright, pick up the red one. Now I just need my hands on one more red one. And, Alright, take these guys down so I can feed it some items. No. Come on, yes! And then grab that, grab an extra life piece, and No, I almost had it. Oh, please tell me I can still grab it before it's too late. No, no, it's too late. I remember, actually fairly recently, I think someone made like a Touhou animation. There's a certain channel that I think I'll leave a link to their channel or something in the comments below, or at least the specific video I'm referencing here. But there was a video that they made with this character, the Talking Umbrella, where I think like it was like back when Reimu and Marisa were like kids and stuff, where I think like the Talking Umbrella actually like manages to for once get away with scaring them, apparently, only for they themselves to get scared. I'll leave a link to the animation below in the comments, as well as maybe also in the description in case you don't read comments, or if it's the reverse. Alright, I must go along with my wait, what did... wait. What's happening? I just wanted to restart. Did I press the wrong option? Alright, well, we gotta try again now. I think also, as per usual, via the 3-stage rule, if it gets to a point like that where it gets to be a decent ways into the episode and we still haven't made it very far, I do think, once again, I'm gonna just call it an episode if I don't get very far and we're already decent ways into the episode. Would hate for it to result like that, but sometimes it's what I see necessary. Alright, give me that. But yeah, maybe, I've already planned for this week's Friday streaming to be Dark Souls, mainly because I was planning on doing it last week's Friday streaming, only for Splatoon 3 to come out, and I wanted to do a live stream of Splatoon 3. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, wait, can I quickly take that down? Can I just quickly take that? No, it's leaving already. That's a shame. I wanted that, and now I wasted UFOs picking that up. Well, that's what I get for making that mistake. Nothing we can do about it now. All I can do now is just wait until the next red UFO that comes in, which is this. Alright, so I'll take that, and perfect timing. Unfortunately, we missed out on a red UFO, so I have even less extra life pieces that I had in my previous run of the game. Though, stuff happens. So we're just gonna have to live with how this episode has been going. So yeah, maybe next week, the week after I stream Dark Souls for Friday streaming, maybe I'll go and move this over to Friday streaming so I can start actually trying to beat this. So I would like to start making some more progress in this, and these episodes have been starting to feel kind of slow. I think it was back around episode 10 or something that I was wanting to start moving this over to Friday streaming, but I didn't, because that particular episode, the mic got muted, so I wanted to make an additional episode clarifying some stuff you guys didn't get to hear, because the microphone got muted. And then that particular episode I started doing good, so I decided to just keep the Let's Play going for a while longer. But if there's gonna be more stuff like this, maybe I should consider doing what I did last week and preparing an episode limit or something before I start moving this over to Friday streaming. I'm not in the mood yet to still consider... I already, in one of my previous episodes, in one of my bad moods called Freezing Time a Liar, which, looking back at it, I was just in a bad mood at the time. And I know you're not lying, Freezing Time. Just know that if I do ever call you a liar, just know that it's not with any bad intentions. Usually I'm just in a bad mood, and I know you're not lying to me. Yeah, your informal comments have helped me out a lot throughout my adventure, and yeah, you just been great. I know you're. I accidentally picked up the wrong UFO. Great. Now I'm gonna have to start over. It doesn't matter now. We're at the mid boss anyway, but. This is going to be a pretty bad run for picking up extra lives. So now I'm gonna have to start all over here. I know I could go for some sort of point multiplier UFO. I forget what the... I'm pretty sure the blue UFOs was just points. Big bonus points, but I'm pretty sure the rainbow ones I forget exactly what I get for picking them up. Okay, gotta restart this whole system. But at least I was able to get it this time. I'm able to grab myself some extra, good old extra. Come on! Every time. Can we not do that again, please? Alright, got some power. Let's keep this run moving forward smoothly. You know, every extra life matters, and it does add up to where if I don't have a certain number of extra lives by the time I get to the third stage, or if I die once the third stage boss, I may have to consider going back on what I said about the third stage rule last couple of episodes. At least that's how I feel. Okay. Anyway, I talked about my weekend. How are you guys' weekends like? I know you probably won't get to respond until a long time later, but I'd like to hear how things have been going with my audience. Though if you're not in the mood to talk about it, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of something to do until I start catching up a bit in terms of where I've left off. Also, I think I made a safe choice bombing there. At least that's how I see it. Who knows? Considering... well, no, I haven't been collecting lives as well this run, so I don't think I should go straight into picking up bombs yet. Hey! Alright, that's fine. We were at the start anyway, so that's not going to be that big of a deal. Destroying them before they even get on screen. There's hardly any bullets on screen now, because I did that. Get out of here. And then, should I? Okay, no, I should go for the reds again. Alright, we got one coming up now. Alright, that should be enough to max out its meter. And there we go. I could consider going for bombs at this time, but nah. I think I still want to focus all out on extra lives until I max out that meter. Alright, up next, we've got, of course, this character. Let's see how this goes. Will we get past them again, or will I have to restart again? That's the big question of the hour right now. That was close. Gotcha! That was close. Okay, pay attention. I need to pay attention now. Alright. Go ahead and take the power, and gotcha! Uh-oh, I'm getting backed into a corner. Oh! Almost! You almost had me there, but I managed to avoid it last second. And I'll take that, thank you very much, and I'll take that, thank you very much. Okay, multicolor changing one. We can get another red UFO here. And pick it up, pick it up, pick up some power, man. I think I need to do this quickly, because I think the boss will be coming on screen soon. Yes, okay. Wait, did I get its meter full? Yeah, I got its meter full. I'm thinking fast here, because a lot's going on all at once there. Alright, we got another set of UFOs ready for the next wave. Actually, okay, seeing how I have made it this far, I got another idea. I know extra life collecting hasn't been going that well this run, but maybe I'll consider just taking the time to still go for some practice anyway, so we can at least get some progress in there. Because what I'm thinking of is the fact that I know that if it does get to the point again that I don't get to the final boss with that many extra lives, even if this isn't as good as the run I had last episode, I think I might still try to go for the final boss this run here, seeing how I've managed to make it this far. Okay, I don't have any bombs for this attack, so I gotta be careful and be absolutely sure I do this correctly, otherwise I'm dead. Alright, we got through that. Leaving only, what was it, one health bar left? One health bar left. So there's this easy attack, and then there's one last special attack. I forget what this one is, though. This one is the, okay, variety of different lasers, so I gotta make sure ahead of time to make sure I get it to, and deal with that. Okay. That was something I was not ready for. Did I fit? Yeah, I fit it. Okay, I see how this goes now. Ha! Yeah! No hit run on the third stage boss. Okay, we're getting somewhere this run. Not exactly at max lives like I'd like it to be, but at least we're getting somewhere. And ooh, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, and it doesn't change color either. Very nice. Is that going to be enough to max out its power? I would kind of... Okay, never mind. I'll just take that. Not exactly what I thought I'd get, but... Oh well, you get what you get. Okay, these ones do not change color, so I'm going to go for reds. Since I still have one more extra life to get my hands on. I can't really see anything right now, though. How are things doing? Okay, we got a color changing one, except too much is happening on screen right now for me to go for it just yet. Gotcha. Is it maxed out? Okay. Good. And then, oh yeah, okay, I should have gone for a bomb there, because I just remembered, if I can get through this attack, I get a free extra life. I completely forgot about that. 2 weeks since last time I did this, so apologies for forgetting. Okay, just gotta outmaneuver it. Alright, free extra life. Okay, let's focus all out now on going for bombs. Okay, so, not only did I no-hit run the third stage, but I once again managed to max out the extra life counter. Which, in my eyes, is pretty good. I just gotta make sure I don't lose it immediately, and, yeah. Okay, now, up next, I want to start stocking up on some bombs, except a lot's happening on screen right now. We got streaming attacks, and of course we got UFOs lined up that are designed for extra lives, not bombs. Maybe I should start thinking about more about the best opportunities. I can't, too much was on screen right there. Alright, we gotta start focusing on lives again, unfortunately, because I could not tell what was going on there. Okay, what's happening now? I can't tell. I also can't focus right now because I got UFOs coming at me left and right. Alright, we managed to max out the life counter again somehow. Wait, how did I get it maxed out already? I only picked up a couple of extra life pieces. Either I did it rather quickly or something else, but we have 2 ready because I know I'm likely going to lose at least 1 extra life against this boss, because this is usually known to be quite a difficult boss, as I've seen back in my early on episodes of this game. Okay, that was a bit of a tight squeeze. A little bit pushing it there, but I'd say we got this. Okay, this one was a little bit interesting since we got bullets slowly approaching from behind. We got the anchor coming down on us, so, okay, maybe what we do is we remain up close by her, not down low to where all the slow-moving bullets are, because I don't want any of those to run into me. So I think it would be the safest option to just stay, like, towards the middle, maybe a little bit up high there. Since that's way I'm a safe distance from all the slow-moving bullets, and I can easily just move out of the way of that anchor. I'd say that's a good plan, seeing how I managed to get through it without getting hit. Alright, we still have a bomb remaining, so I should think about the best opportunities of when it might be necessary to start using the bombs up. We're doing pretty good so far, though. I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed, though. Should I consider using a bomb at all? Okay, no. We still got this. I don't need to pick up items anymore, so let's ignore those. Focus on the bullets. Okay, down to the last health bar. And there she goes again with the anchors. There are also going to be slow-moving bullets in this phase as well. Okay, no, there's not. So I just need to focus on the pattern and the moving anchors, which... Are they usually directed towards me? I forget. Though I got hit. I should have used the bomb when I had the chance. Okay, well that didn't quite go according to plan. But it was only one bomb that went to waste. I mean, I sort of figured something like this would happen, which is why I specifically set things up to where... Okay, now we just have to survive the survival attack. Huh! Okay, I got an idea. I know when it could... Oh, I'm getting myself cornered. I thought I was a safe distance there. Alright, maybe I should have bombed there, or maybe it didn't allow myself to be so close. We still got 10 seconds left, though, so I gotta... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Come on! Okay, we're good. We're good. Not just... Alright, moving on. Now let's hope we don't have too many slip-ups this stage, because then we can get into the final boss fight with a lot more extra lives, which will be especially nice going into this. And we just got a free extra life piece right there, and 2 extras to spare, so we're off to a pretty good start this stage, I'd say. A lot's happening, though, that I can't really see what's going on. Let's let them pick that up. And then immediately take it down, take it down, take it down. Thank you. What's happening now? Alright. 2 UFOs ready, and only 3 more extra life pieces left to pick up. So that's going quite well. Okay. A bit chaotic there last minute, but we're still doing well, I'd say, seeing how we got quite a few extra life pieces. Wait, come back, come back! Give me that. I can't really go for the big UFO right now. Alright. Now, did I not get to finish that? Okay, it doesn't matter. I've got only 1 extra life piece to go, which, if I know the pattern correctly, this mid-boss should drop an extra life piece when beaten. So I think, after this, I'll start aiming for some bombs, maybe. Yeah, let's aim for bombs this next run. So I think we're doing pretty good right now on extra lives. We just gotta make sure we don't slip up too many times against Xiao, and we'll be going up against the final Byakuren with quite a few extra lives into... Why did I do that? We want green now, not red. I'm too used to picking up red now that that's all I'm picking up. I gotta remember the pattern. Otherwise, we're gonna not get any more bombs, and I know those bombs aren't gonna be especially useful going into this. What's happening? There's too many items on screen for me to focus on the bullets. I need to pay attention. Ah! Actually, that wasn't a bad idea what I just did there. Alright. We've seen all this already. Alright, full lives. 1 bomb ready. I just gotta make sure there's not too many slip-ups, and we'll be good. Okay. Actually, I got an idea on a good way to okay, no. I managed to death bomb that, actually. So that was actually pretty good. Managed to get a death bomb in there. That was quite impressive. Alright, but I'm out of bombs now, which might have to immediately go back on my bomb stocking up strategy then if it gets to the point that I do lose a few extra lives, which, knowing my past experience with this yep, there we go. Getting hit by a lot of stuff, but I'm doing a pretty good job death bombing this particular fight. Unfortunately, though, I did lose a couple extra lives back there. Yeah, this is a particular challenge. I'm never good with this attack. I know you talked about, you know, going into the lasers when they close, but I can never seem to do it right. I think those orbs are a streaming attack, though I never have enough time to really pay attention to that. Do I have any bombs? No, I don't, and checking to see if I had bombs costed me my life. Whoops. That, I'll admit, was just a lack of skill, because I took my eyes off the screen for a split second. Okay, this attack. We've shown that there's a proper way to dodge this attack. Because I think in previous runs of this fight, my focus was simply getting out of the way of the green beams, when my real focus should be staying out of the way of those projectiles that she's firing from the middle. I think that's the main, should be the main, nope, I couldn't outrun it that time. Okay. Alright, time to just death bomb it. What a waste of bombs. That's what I get for trying to see if I could actually outmaneuver that, but I think that was a good idea, though, in my opinion. The fact that I felt like I was going to get hit by that, so I'm going to make the safe move there and just bomb that. Just playing it safe right now. Alright, let's see here. Go down, please. Okay, thank you. 5 extra lives. Well, 5 2/5 of an extra life going into the final stage. I will say, I was a bit unsure early on, but this has gotten to be a really good run. That I'm beginning to question that, like, as long as I don't have any bad moves against Byakuren, I might actually beat this. Though, don't count on it. Alright, I'm already started off with greens, so I'd say it's a good thing it's giving me this, so I can start stock. Oh wait, no, don't pick it up, don't pick it up. We want as much as I can for the final too late. Alright, get as much as you can. No, I wasted it. What a waste. I so badly wanted an extra life that I ended up wasting my chance. Alright, pick up the pick up the extra life pieces and let's keep moving. Alright, we managed to get back up to 5 lives, luckily. I'm still not happy about my performance back there. Come on, get the UFO. And of course it's not even red. And I accidentally picked up a green one. Great. How much power do we have right now? Okay, not a lot. I think after this I'm just gonna, like, it's just a power boost here, right? So it's okay if I bomb this. Since it doesn't matter regardless. Yeah, exactly. just restores me... Oh, not even to full power. Well, it probably just restores me to full power if I can make it through without getting hit, but I didn't see myself getting through that without getting hit. Alright, we've been through this a few times. Yep. Breaker of the Seal. Things haven't changed. Humans as a god. It's only because humans want it to be so. Of course, on yokai to keep the peace. Different than a yokai. Time to meet you. Alright. We still don't know what the 3 treasures are. I don't know if they're related to our attacks or what it means. Let's just go. Alright, and we do still have plenty of time that I do think if I still fail this, I do think it'll be a good experience to try and get through this fight. Even if it just means going for the bad ending just to get some experience. Though, considering how well I did this episode, it is also an option to consider, like, if it might be a good idea to either show... I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comments. Should I consider going, just showing the fight itself, since I'll likely be going for a bad ending? Though, if I am going to go about this, then should I maybe consider, an alternate route? I accidentally wasted a bomb. Well, at least it'll buy me some time in this attack before things start getting insane. Okay, streaming, and also gotta avoid the bullets. Okay, so just partially move. I think I got a good pattern in mind for this, though she's is she firing faster? I can't tell. Though I managed to get through that. We're off to a pretty good start this run. I guess it could be my memory from previous runs. Against this fight, oh, I didn't realize I was out of bombs. Ah, that was totally hitting me. If regular attacks are giving me trouble, I'm a bit worried. Should I be staying on the bottom like this? Okay, no, I should not be staying on the bottom like that. Please go down. Okay, you're not going down that easily, are you? I don't think this is a safe spot to be in. But I managed to get through without any further harm. So, what's up next? Lots coming my way here. And it's worrying me. I mean, can I still get through this? Oh, geez, she's coming down on me. I forgot she did that. I haven't done this attack too many times, so I forgot she did that. Okay, she's gonna come down again, and then I need to get around here. No, no, let's just bomb it. I don't see myself getting very far there. Alright, what's next? What's happening? What is this? I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna try and outdo this. Whatever's happening. I think I just need to get through those orbs once the opening shows up. That is unless there's more to this attack later on as we go, but for now, with how I see it, I'm just simply trying to get through past these orbs. My finger slipped. Well, sometimes sacrifices must be made to get through difficult attacks. Okay. 2 health bars to go and only 3 lives remain. I don't know yet if it's possible to power through this at all, though she's sending a lot at me right now. Oh no, what's she doing now? Yeah, I didn't see myself getting through that. I don't know if there's any particular exploits I could make here at all. I might just consider... Okay, let me just focus on dodging the bullets for now. This doesn't seem like that hard of an attack, but some patterns she makes can be especially tricky, I think. If you just focus on dodging the bullets, it's not that bad, but it does also have the drawback that you can't really properly dodge the attack, then, if you focus too much on trying to just survive. And like this part of the attack right here, that part is especially tricky. I just realized she has a ton of health here. I mean, I know I'm a bit running low on power, and I can't exactly stay underneath her, so I'm probably just going to have to outlast this attack. But, she has a ton of health, this attack. I don't know if it actually is possible to beat her here, but I think I'm just gonna have to wait for the timer to run out here. So I'm out of bombs. Okay, timer ran out. Final attack, 2 lives. Uh-oh, what's happening? What is this? What's about to happen? I'm scared. This attack is too easy. What's happening? What's the catch? What is the catch here? This attack is too easy. For final attack, this attack is... Oh no, okay, it's not too easy. Never mind. It just started off easy, and then it gets harder as it goes. It's one of those kind of attacks, I think. Okay, just gotta stay ahead of it! Alright, just gotta make sure I take full advantage of all my bombs, and I should probably get through this. That is unless she has a last-ditch effort survival attack that I don't know about, because that totally could happen. I'm gonna use another bomb here, just to be safe, because I don't know what's happening right now. And I don't know what the best option should be for me going forward here. I'm just winging it now. I'm out of bombs. I just gotta wing it now. Too much is happening all at once now, I think. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try and bomb my way through the rest of this. If I can, though she's not taking... Oh, that's right. Bosses on their final health bar don't take damage from bombs. That's right. I completely forgot about that. Did I just do it? First try this run. Well, technically not first try if we're talking, like, going up against Byakuran in general. But, like, this episode, I thought I was going to need some practice, but I actually just did that. Okay, never mind. We don't need to go for bad endings. The Moria Shrine up the mountain. Cherry blossoms were blooming at its foot, but the mountaintops were still cold and covered. With traces of snow, few humans ever came this far, even when there wasn't snow. Okay, now I'm thinking here. This was a rather easy-to-use shot type. I know some of these other shot types might not be as difficult, and I know the easiest shot type back in Touhou 11, I was somehow able to beat rather early on. So knowing that, there is still the possibility of, you know, stuff like having to get some practice in on Byakuran, as well as, maybe also potentially still having to consider moving this to Friday streaming at some point, but this bought us some time until then, because, you know, there are other games, you know, college keeping me busy still. So maybe we not move this to Friday streaming yet. I can take that time to make some more progress in Dark Souls, Hades, as well as occasionally throw in some Splatoon 3. Looks like it was pretty rough. Yokai hunting is a tough job. Yes, it really was. I started chasing a ship, but before I knew it, I'd been brought to a world I couldn't escape from. So I asked a human there for help and made it home somehow. But first I, absolutely demolished them. So, this is in return for that favor then. Help wanted building Myoran Temple, now seeking wood and clay workers. Wanted urgently, help build the Myoran Temple, please. Now seeking construction workers. Okay, so technically we didn't... So even though we beat her, we still didn't seal her back up either. Which is kind of interesting. What was the whole point of that fight then if, you know, we still couldn't really seal her back up? I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing either, considering the fact that I've clearly made it obvious in my previous videos that I think out of all the characters that I've seen throughout the Touhou series, I think Byakuran has been made my favorite character, because she doesn't really think much about... She's kind of, like, a few generations ahead of her time, I'd say. Like, considering the generation she lived in, the era being, like, just simply being one-sided and that yokai are evil, I feel like Byakuran, like, if she were to, like, not be living in Gensokyo and would see this day and age, I would see her fitting quite well in our modern generation day and age. She said she wanted to build a temple, so I thought it would be nice to help her out. Look, they need people of your and Lady Suiko's talents. It's just a lot to ask in return for a ride on a ship. But I didn't have any way to get home. I mean, I'd say for someone like Byakuren, I feel like this is kind of a fair trade, because Byakuren's gotten some really unjust treatment, so for a simple favor being really doing a lot more back to Byakuren, I'd say Byakuren deserves it. Well, anyway, what was her name again? Byakuren Hijiri. How suspicious. You said she was sealed underground for a long time, but the first thing she wants to do is build a temple? That's a good point. I was worried about how to get home from Makai, so I forgot. No matter, why don't we help her out anyway? That will let us size up this Byakuren person. Oh, thank you. You're gonna help out too. Well, not that good at manual. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not exactly very fit myself. I'm not sure if you guys can tell from what you can see on the webcam, but I'm not that good. But I've been able to this summer be quite effective working on an assembly line, building specific parts of machines. So I know, even though I'm not exactly the most fit person, I totally have the capability to, like, be productive in some way or form. Sane, you're just being lazy. And so, the Myoran Temple was built by Kanako and Suiko. It was completed in a flash. Suiko made the Earth flat. Ah, yes! Flat Earthers rise up! I'm just kidding, I'm not a Flat Earther. I have met a Flat Earther once, and the conversation I had with them was, rather interesting. I'm gonna tell you that now. Okay, Suiko made the Earth flat, brought down the ship, and it was... Wait, do you mean bring down as in get it to land, or as in, like, completely destroy the ship? That... When you say brought down the ship, that could mean... have a variety of meanings. Kanako gazed intently at Byakuren and the yokai around her. Byakuren was revered by the yokai. Kanako thought it was odd that a monk that built a temple like this would be so revered by yokai. Byakuren always dealt frankly and truthfully with yokai and humans. She turned to the doubt-filled Kanako and thanked her profusely. You're the god of the mountain, right? I could tell just by looking at you. So saying, she began explaining her circumstances. Where she was born, the sort of life she lived, and why she'd been sealed away. Kanako didn't sense a shred of falsehood in her story. This monk is certainly no ordinary person. I mean, she would be considered an ordinary person nowadays. 'Cause I'm telling you guys, she's way too many generations ahead of her time. Kanako was even more convinced that they'd need to exercise caution. Ending number 5. Byakuren is really a nice person. Congratulations, all clear, just as I'd expected, and I'm sure just as my good old pal Freezing Time probably expected out of me as well. Because I've shown to have skill with this game. I've kept a high... Wow, those are some really good clouds. I'm sure that's probably just like a captured on camera picture of a cloud or something, but if that is hand-drawn or something, that's very impressive. Well, wait, I say 21/8 August 2009? Oh, is that like when the game came out? Introducing the staff, Earthman, programming scenarios, graphics, music, etc. Zun! When I meet a space alien, I did not get to finish reading that. I'll have to check that out later. English fan translation, staff of Touhou Cat Patch Center. Thank you very much, Patch Center, for Player Man. Great player! Insert name here from your head. And you. All's well that ends well. Thank you for playing X episode. Stay tuned for, really, what was that UFO anyway? Selectable on the title screen. Oh, so we're, like, gonna figure out more lore on the UFOs we've been picking up? Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Well, with that being said, how are we doing on time? Almost max limit for the episode, so we ended at a good time. The way they manage high scores is still a bit strange, but not that big of a deal. And there we go. Okay! So we now have access to the extra stage. Extra stage intended for yokai extermination specialists, for people who would never be afraid if they met a yokai. Okay. We definitely won't be doing that yet, but because we still have the base game to finish, but this definitely adds up now a third extra stage I have not beaten yet on Friday streaming. I mean, I haven't started it yet either, but the other two, like, I'm still in the middle of it. I got a lot of extra stages to tackle still on Friday streaming, and it's gonna be a while. It's still probably gonna be a while till I get to those remaining extra stages, considering the fact that I do have a bunch of other stuff going on. Because as I said, I'm in the middle of Hades, I'm in the middle of Dark Souls, and I'm in the middle. Well, I only just started because the game just came out, but I will be occasionally playing some Splatoon 3 on Friday streaming. So anyway, I like the outcome of this episode. I did not expect to beat it today, but I guess this is just another instance where I underestimate my skill level. Like, seriously, there are many instances in games where, like, when I think about how I did back in the olden days of gaming and, like, back, you know, when I was a kid and stuff, like, if you told me I was gonna be an extremely well-skilled player of games, I might have believed you, considering how much I enjoyed games at the time, but also, I'm certain a part of me would have never believed you. But the fact that I managed to pull it off this episode, like, I exceeded my own expectations, and I'm sure also, potentially also Freezing Time's explanations, most likely. Let me know in the comments below if I exceeded your expectations or not, Freezing Time. Anyway, so I guess next episode, I'll probably be doing the other shot type Sene has. Because I know, like, this one, maybe not homing, but it is still quite powerful. Considering the fact that it was this shot type that I think, on my first time using it, I got pretty far with it. So, I don't know if I'll have an easier time as I did with this, or if this is going to be more difficult, but whatever the case, we're done for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll be sure to leave a link to that animation I was referring to earlier about the talking umbrella managing to succeed in scaring people in the description, as well as the comments if you don't read the description. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone!